Okay, today I'm going to show you how to pull up a string of listings, and you would be doing this if we've got one of our buyer clients who sent over a list of properties that they're interested in. Maybe they've been driving by, or maybe they found them on the internet. Most likely they found them on the internet, and they're sending over either a list of addresses, or they've actually sent over a list of MLS numbers. And then sometimes we have a prospect who we don't have a formal client relationship with, but we want to begin to build that trust, and we want to get that information out to them. So you can see here on the screen, I've logged on to MRIS, and I'm going to go to search, and then I'm going to go to the quick search, and you'll see here that I have an option of either putting in a MLS number if I've got it, or a street number and a street name. So no matter how they've delivered the information, this quick search, you should be able to identify it. In today's case, what I have is an email from a client who's given me a string of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different properties. Now, one of the little tricks that I'm going to teach you here is if you just copy and paste this block of information, it'll only put in either the first one or the last one, I don't remember, but it won't give you this entire string of 6. So the trick is to reply to this email and then come down to the string and then just hit delete and delete and delete and delete and delete. And then what you get is you get that big long line of MLS numbers, and then you can highlight it, right click on it, copy it, and when I come over to matrix here, if I put it in the MLS section, I'm going to right click in this section here, and it brings me this drop down menu, and when I hit paste, it gives me the whole string. Now I'm going to need to do some editing, but it's a whole lot easier than typing all of those in or whatever. So I'm moving the cursor here in between these, and I'm taking out the dash mark and I'm deleting it, and I'm putting in a semicolon. So each of the numbers is separated by a semicolon. And in just a few moments, I will be ready to search. I'm also going to take off all the restrictors for status, because sometimes their application is registered if it's a rental, sometimes it's got a different contract status, sometimes it's expired, sometimes it's been pulled off the market. So I'm taking off all the restrictors, and if you've got one that's highlighted like this, if you hit the control button and hold down the control button on your keyboard and then click it, it'll eliminate it. Otherwise you're just going to be clicking it. How do I get rid of that last one? Hit the control button or hold the control button on your keyboard and then left click that one, and it'll take that last one out. Let's go down and search and see how we did. Now remember, we put in 6 MLS numbers, and lo and behold, I have 6 results. And as you can see, one of them is application registered and the rest of these are active. In this case, this was a client who's inquiring on some rental properties. This could just as easily be $1 million properties. The process would be the same. So in this case, I want to get the information out to the client, so I want to send them everything, and I'm going to click here, and this box at the top in the gray bar, and then that's going to highlight everything. And then I'm going to come over here and I think either print report and create a PDF that I can send to them, or I can come over here to email. So I'm going to go to email, and I'm going to reopen their email and highlight their email address, copy. So what I ended up doing, it didn't let me right click and paste in there, so I just hit Control V, which will paste in there. And what I'm going to do here is just address the subject and the body of the email, which would be just a quick email that says, here are the properties that you inquired about. Please let me know if you need additional information or have any questions about them. Then I would sign my name. So getting out property information is easy as that. Once I've clicked my subject and my email body, I'm going to hit send. I always would like to BCC me a copy of this message, so click this section right here, subject, body, and send, and you've just pulled up and emailed information out of MRIS to a client. Thank you very much for your help. Call, text, or email if you have any questions.